Hello, commenters and/or
Hi.
non-commenters. Oh
Hello.
gosh, as promised, today's video is going to be posted yet again after midnight because reasons. So today is our second day at the state thespian conference, and presently we are all getting ready to go to about to sleep in our hotel room. So we are, yeah, getting ready to do that. So that's some fun. That's what's going on in my life. So what was really cool is it's over 3 days, and yesterday was like auditions and a lot of things, and then today was all it was performances, and all it was um, like two straight shows and then a bunch of one acts as well as workshops going on at the same time. So I went to a a leadership workshop, and it was really interesting watching. And it was really interesting listening to, because it sort of it reaffirmed things that I already had learned or already knew, but I just wasn't really like thinking about it. But then it like put it into my brain like, hey, this, if you do this, this is the result, and this is a good result. Um, because my dad, he whenever we're in the car on a long car ride, he listen to audiobooks, and a lot of the time they'll be on marketing and being a good leader and things. And so, with that said, this can, this will be not just applicable to leadership, but also to many other things that you learn about, and skills and things. But I don't know if this is just something that I have, or if it's something that a lot of people have, where they learn something once and it doesn't really like process, and it's like, oh hey, that's a nice sentiment, but then the second time that they hear it in a sort of different setting, it sets in more, and you're like, oh hey, and you really take it to heart. um, and I'm not sure if other people have the same um, sort of I don't know if there's the same sort of thing that goes on with other people. I don't know if it's just me, but if it is, um, oh my computer is about to die. That would be unfortunate. And I don't know if it's just, I don't know. And I'm pretty sure this is something that a lot of people have, because I've talked about it to a very short degree with some people, about just sort of reaffirming things that I've already learned. Because there's a lot of things where once you've learned it, there's not much more you can learn, where it's just reaffirming the things. um, and that that comes up in lots of different things. um, for me specifically, having to do and pertaining to theater, because just lots of things learning that you're just sort of reaffirming in your mind every time that you relearn it or re-go over it again. And my sister has sort of the same thing, because my sister's completely fluent in Spanish, but sometimes like a high school Spanish one thing is will be somewhat of a challenge for her, because it's all so technical, whereas she now has gotten to the point where she can just carry out a conversation with someone just perfectly in Spanish. And so it's one of those things where it's something that you already knew subconsciously, but it's good to remind yourself of it, as well as if it's new knowledge, then then trying to avoid the having to reaffirm, but taking it to heart the first time that you hear it. And I try to do this, and I try to take it to heart the first time that I do this, but then I end up forgetting about it, and then once I do, then it really comes in. Um, I have to perform tomorrow, so I'm going to stop speaking. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, or morning, or noontime, or afternoon, or pre-evening, or evening. Good night. or good, whatever. So today, yeah. Oh, by the way, April 6th, otherwise known as the 5th day of Log Every Day in April. Yay!